The Vedic age, Rig Vedic and later Vedic. Circa 1500-500 BC. The Harappan civilization was followed by another great civilization and culture known as the Vedic culture. The Vedic texts are the primary sources for the reconstruction of the Vedic culture Vedic age. Archaeological materials have also supplemented the texts, though not comprehensively. Vedic texts are believed to be composed by the Indo-Aryans. Indo-Aryans refer to the speakers of a subgroup of the Indo-Iranian branch of the Indo-European family of languages. Rig Veda composers describe themselves as Arya, etymologically derived from Ar meaning to cultivate, literally meaning kinsman or companion. In Sanskrit, it means favorably disposed newcomers, and later it came to mean men of good family or noble. There are different theories associated with the Aryans, their origin and possible migration invasion in the Indian subcontinent. These are as follows. Central Asian theory. This theory was propounded by Professor Max Müller, a German scholar of comparative languages. As per this theory, the Aryans originally lived in Central Asia. With the comparative study of the Avesta, Iranian text, and the Vedas, one finds a striking linguistic relationship between them of not just words but of concepts also. The interchangeability between H and S and incredible consistency in this change as seen in Hepta Hindu, Sapta Sindhu, Ahura, Asura, Homa, Soma, Daha, Dasa, further substantiates the claim. European theory. Sir William Jones, Giles, Hungary, Schroeder, France, Morgan, Western Siberia, are supporters of this theory. As per this theory, the Aryans inhabited Europe and voyaged to various places, and the Aryans who came to India were an offshoot of the Europeans. The proponents of this theory established the resemblance of Sanskrit with the European languages. For example, the Sanskrit words matri and pitri are similar to the Latin mater and pater. Suryas and Maruttash of the Kassite, Mesopotamia, inscriptions are equivalent to the Vedic Surya and Marut. Theory of North Pole Arctic theory. According to Bal Gangadhar Tilak, the northern Arctic region was the original home of the Aryans. He commented that the Rig Veda comprises specific references to a place where harsh cold and long days and nights of 6 months each are found. Tibet theory. Swami Dayanand Saraswati was the proponent of this theory. According to this theory, Tibet is the original home of the Aryans with reference to the Vedas and other Aryan texts. Indian theory. Dr. A. C. Das, Ganganath Jha, Shri L. D. Kalla, Shri D. S. Trivedi have acknowledged this theory. According to this theory, the Aryans were the residents of the Sapta Sindhu. This region stretched from the river Indus, reaching up to Saraswati River. Kashmir and Punjab were also under this region. The sacrificial rituals of the Vedic Aryans point to their Indian origin. The river hymns in the Rig Veda mention the names of the rivers of this region. The flora and fauna mentioned are mostly similar to the Himalayan region. Regarding the affinity of the Indian and European languages, this theory states that in the language of the Aryans, there is a plethora of Sanskrit words, but this is not the case with the latter. If Aryans had come from outside, their ancient literature, Vedas, should have been found there, but no Vedic literature has been found outside India. The most accepted view is that there was a series of Aryan immigration and they came to the subcontinent as immigrants. The earliest Indo-Aryans lived in the geographical area covered by eastern Afghanistan, Punjab and the fringes of western Uttar Pradesh. Some rivers of Afghanistan, such as the river Kubha, Kabul, and the river Indus, Sindhus and its 5 tributaries are mentioned in the Rig Veda. The 5 tributaries are the Jhelum, Vitasta, Bees, Vipasa, Chenab, Askini, Ravi, Parushni, Satluj, Sutudri. The Sindhu, identical with the Indus, is the river par excellence of the Aryans. Another river mentioned is the Saraswati, now lost in the sands of Rajasthan. The area represented by it is covered by the Ghaggar river. The whole region in which the Aryans first settled in India is called the Land of 7 Rivers. The early Vedic or the Rigvedic civilization. Circa 1500–1000 BC. The only source of Vedic culture is the Vedic literature. It is divided into early Vedic literature, Rig Vedic culture, circa 1500–1000 BCE, it includes the Rig Veda Sanhita and other texts of the family. They are called family books since they are believed to have been composed by the families of a few seer poets like Atri, Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Bharadwaja and Gritsamada. Later Vedic literature, later Vedic culture, circa 1500 BCE, it includes books 1, 8, 9 and 10 of the Rig Veda Sanhita, the Sanhitas of the Samaveda, the Yajur and the Atharva Vedas and the Aranyakas, Brahmanas and Upanishads attached to the 4 Vedas. Vedic literature. The Vedic literature is the most significant source of information about the Vedic civilization. The word Veda means knowledge. The Vedic literature has evolved in the course of many centuries and was handed down from generation to generation by the word of mouth. Later, they were compiled and written down, and the earliest surviving manuscript is from the 11th century. There are 4 Vedas and each Veda generally has 4 parts: Sanhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka and Upanishads. The 4 Vedas are Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. Rig Veda. It is the oldest Veda and depicts the life of early Vedic people in India. UNESCO has included the Rig Veda in the list of literature signifying world human heritage. Its text consists of 1028 hymns, sukta, which are divided into 10 mandalas or books. Mandalas 2 to 7 form the oldest part of the Rig Veda Sanhita and are called family books as they are ascribed to particular families of seers rishis. Mandala 8 here, the hymns are dedicated to various gods and have been mostly composed by the Kamba clan. Mandala 9, all the hymns are dedicated entirely to Soma. Mandala 1, it is primarily dedicated to Indra and Agni. Varuna, Surya, Mitra, Rudra, and Vishnu have also been mentioned. Mandala 10, it contains Nadistuti Sukta praising the rivers. It also contains Nasdiya Sukta and Purush Sukta. It contains hymns that are traditionally chanted during marriage and death rituals. Only surviving recension of Rig Veda is the Shakla Shakha. The Upaveda of Rig Veda is the Ayurveda. Sama Veda. The Sama Veda or the Veda of chants is the collection of verses drawn almost wholly from the Rig Veda that are provided with musical notations and are intended as an aid to the performance of sacred songs. It contains the famous Drupda Raga, later sung by Tansin in medieval times. Recensions, Shakhas of the Samaveda are Ekothuma, Ranyaniya and Jaminiya, Talvakra. Samaveda's Upaveda is the Gandharv Veda. Yajur Veda, worship or ritual knowledge. This Veda deals with the procedure for the performance of sacrifices. It is further divided into Shukla Yajur Veda was Sneha White Yajur Veda. It contains only the mantras. It contains the Madhyandina and Kamvar recensions. Krishna Yajur Veda Black Yajur Veda. It includes mantras as well as prose explanations commentary. It contains Kathaka, Maitrani, Tattiriya and Kapishthala recensions. The Upaveda of the Yajur Veda is the Dhanur Veda. Atharva Veda. It concerns itself with magic spells to ward off evil spirits or dangers. It is considered to be a non-Aryan work and is classified into 20 kandas or books with 711 hymns. It contains Shaunaka and Papalda recensions. Shilpa Veda is the Upaveda of Atharva Veda.